This is In the Lane Sports Show. Our host, Jerome Lane, is up next.
There you go.
Juice. This is Upscale Media Group presented with In the Lane Sports Talk Show. This is your host, Jerome Lane. Finally, we got my main man back, the freak back, man. So glad to have you back,
Why
freak,
do you
man.
say that, though? Why good to be back?
You the one.
Is he on probation?
I have never. I mean, when you take a sabbatical, right? I mean, god damn. You know
Why did he say that about you, freak?
Well, I figured I'd take that because you guys took all summer off because you scared of a little heat. Heat don't bother me. Consistency,
you know that's geared towards you, Ron.
Okay. Consistency is what I like. So since you guys were consistent.
Okay, we can't take bow and arrows. We can't take bow and arrows.
Okay. Well, you better introduce somebody else.
Yeah, you hear Reese. Reese was original starter of the podcast, man. He had a little situation with what you tell him, Reese, what was going on with your situation?
I just had a little situation with my health, but
all right.
I'm feeling good now, though. I'm back, and I'm ready to roll.
Great to have you. Great to have you.
Good to see you back.
We got absent Ron Baker today from the Bake Show, but we also got
Where he at? He in court.
Julius, the controversial man.
Juice.
Man.
Then we got D Wright, Wheels of Steel. D Wright, Wheels of Steel.
No, I need my introduction. Give me my introduction. Ripple Nation, what's happening?
The first topic of the day, we talking about the NBA, and we talking about the top big three since Lillard made that situation go on. So I'm gonna go with you, freak, first. Who are your top three far as they say the big three of the NBA coming up since we just started the NBA season, yesterday, right?
Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
That's a good question. I don't know. Let me think about it. That's Juice. I like to follow behind Juice on stuff like that.
So the top three teams right now, as we're looking at the NBA, I like Boston number one. I like Denver number two.
Okay.
And I do like the Bucks number three.
Can you give us a reason why you feel that way? Give us
Boston has what I call the 7-3 unguardable Porzingis. He can hit you from the 8-10 foot. He can go out to the 3-point line. He can help with defense as a small forward. Jason Tatum and the highest paid player in the NBA now, Jaylen Brown, is going to give you that 1-2 punch. But this is the number one reason I like Boston. I like White at the point guard starting. White brings you a special type of toughness at that position. And he's 6'6". So you got 6'6", 6'8", 6'7", 7'3", and a 6'10" center. I like that lineup. I like that action.
So you trying to say Boston is your number one big three?
No, I did I stutter or something? Hell yeah, Boston is the number one.
And number two is who?
It's Denver Nuggets. The team that you used to play
number
for.
Three.
The team that draft Jerome Lane number 23 in the NBA.
who number three?
It's the Bucks. It's the freak. I throw it to the freak now. It's the freak.
It's the freak.
Okay, freak. Give me your top three and tell me why you think your number one is number one.
Definitely not Boston.
Okay.
Boston's like number 5 in my book.
Okay.
And you going with this 7-3. I thought we sell about somebody 7-3 last time, but we're going to move on from that.
Okay.
I like Denver. You got to go with Denver because they're the champs. And Milwaukee definitely moved up the ladder. And sneaking in it, I'm going to go with Denver first because they're the champs. Then Milwaukee. Then I'm going to L.A.
L.A., which L.A.?
Lakers.
Oh,
LeBron James.
Okay.
Anthony Davis. And Reed.
So you picked Denver because they was number one?
They're the champs. Until somebody knock them off, you got to go with them.
What about you think, Reese?
I think Milwaukee Bucks. I just think that Damian Lillard is a game changer for the whole league. I think they're gonna come out of the East, so they're gonna beat the Celtics. That's my opinion. Damian Lillard, man. Giannis, it's gonna look wicked. It's gonna look crazy. And I know he didn't want to go there. I think he wanted to go to the Heat.
Yeah.
But man, the Celtics. They paid all that money to
Jaylen Brown.
Somebody that don't show up.
and he didn't show up.
He averaged 25 points.
But
He didn't show up.
in the playoffs. He fell off. It hurt my heart because I thought, I like him. I like how he talk. I like how he play. But in the playoffs, man, he disappeared, and it was bad. It was real bad. And I'm like, I didn't think they was going to even bring him back.
I don't like it.
So, but the Bucks to me is they're gonna be cold this year. I'm
Who
rooting
your
for them.
third team?
I'm a Lakers fan, man.
So you going with your heart on it?
Yeah, I'm going with my heart on that one. So, but so that's my three.
Okay, well, mine's I'm gonna have to go with my top three. It's just hard to go against some damn Nuggets, man. I mean, they're the most complete. They're the most family oriented to me, as far as sticking together. Like they almost remind me of that Golden State Warriors situation when they was winning, man. So I just think it's gonna take a lot to bust them up. But I have to go with that, man. I'm so happy for the Dame. I mean, to take a sacrifice, a beating. His mind had to been going everywhere to don't know what he can do. Asking to be traded, asking to get out of there. I mean, just make me happy. Ain't do anything. I bet he wouldn't play for fucking Orlando. Just get the fuck up out of that motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? So right. I got to give it to him and be happy for him, just to give him they didn't trade him to a situation where he'd have just been, just dang. Now he got a chance to play with a team, a complete team, win a championship, and still be dang. You know what I'm saying? Because everything in life is, what have you done for me lately? Look what he all did for Portland.
Right.
He go to Milwaukee and go there and fall off. You won't never hear from that man ever again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and my third team is Phoenix, because I just think they got a lot of weapons, but they ain't played together. But they got some weapons that can make it kind of messed up. So I'm gonna go with them. And next on our topic today, y'all, we're gonna go with I'm so sad to talk about my main man, Deion Sanders, man. But hey, what you think, Drew?
It's not sad to talk about Deion, because I feel like a team that won one game last year, he's already accomplished a lot by saying this right here. He has the biggest Saturday games of every Saturday this year.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow at the game is going to be Bronny, his son, Snoop Dogg. It's going to be Will Ferrell. It's going to be my man that ran Green Bay out last night, Lil Wayne. It's going to be so many celebrities there. Recruits are looking at that. They're going like, I'm going to Colorado next year. Just think of the people I can network or bump heads with or try to talk to. He's doing it the right way, but I do think Deion is probably 2 to 3 years away from getting the recruits that he need in there, and he needs some dogs in the trenches on both sides. He need offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and everything in the skill position, it'll just fall in place.
What you think, Reese?
Well, I love Deion, man. I think he's great for the game. It's either you love him or you hate him, because with Jason Whitlock throwing that hate out there, I can't stand that guy. But Deion's doing his thing, man. I mean, it's must-see TV. He's bringing, like I said, bringing all the stars in, and I kind of got a little with him, the offensive coordinator Sean Lewis from Kent State. They bring in that high-powered offense, but I'm a little worried because at Kent State it didn't work all the time. That high-powered offense, speeding the game up and stuff, it didn't always work. So I knew it was going to be a couple of games where the offense is not going, even though Shador is cold-blooded, it's just that offense. I watched that offense for 3 years because my son plays there, and I know.
So at some point, it was a stalling point that you knew that they had to make a diverse or different some situation.
People start catching up with the offense. When Lewis got there the first 2 years, he was on fire. They went to the championship, MAC championship down in Detroit, and then with that high-powered offense, Deion was looking for somebody that has a high-powered offense. And he made, they were scoring big points. But that last year that he was there, it started getting, everybody started catching up with him on what he was doing. So he's going to have to increase his talent. And
I mean, what you're saying, you don't think, right, with the talent they got now, compare Kent State to the talent they got now, you don't think his plan B ain't working?
But the talent that he's playing against is going to be just as good. And I'm hoping that, like I say, he continues the offense continues to do what it is, because the defense, they need some more guys in the trenches, some D tackles, and special teams, skill positions like the defensive backfield. But I'm specifically looking at the offense, and I knew it was a lot of times I was sitting in the stands, and I knew that they didn't score any points. They would score some points. They would score like 40, 50 points, and then it would be games where they would score 10 or something like that. So just look out for that.
Okay, what you think, Freak?
That's a hell of a pickup for Colorado. He's doing a hell of a job, and what Juice and Sons just said. As far as the offense, I think what hurt them this last week against Oregon, Shedeur. He needed to run more. He has to understand you can't take them sacks. Use your legs. Because the lanes open up, but he's so determined right now to show that he could be a pocket passer that he's not using his legs. But every time he did use his legs, it worked. Until he get that line, the Deion get his recruits in there, the most of that line, he gonna have to become more of a runner first, passer second mentality. If he do that, that would help that line. Because right now, that's what's holding him back. That offensive line and defensive line. As far as what he's doing for the college football, you couldn't ask for anything else.
Well, shout out to the two offensive linemen from Kent State.
Yes.
Savion Washington and Jack Bailey. Both of them guys started.
Where Jack Bailey from?
He's from Kent State.
No, I'm talking about originally.
I don't know if he's a Ohio guy or not.
So basically, Deion took two of his Kent State best.
He took more than that.
I'm just talking about from Kent State, both of the offensive line.
He also got the offensive line coach too.
He took another player too because he's from Akron.
Yeah, he took the Savion Washington and Jack Bailey. Both of them started. One started at guard and the other one started right tackle. So he got both of them. I mean, because they already know the offense, and he just plugged them right in.
Plug and play.
But like I say, with Shedeur, it shocks me that he's not really that mobile. I don't know how fast this kid is, but when he's trying to get away from a guy, he don't really break loose. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
Because I think he's still thinking about
throwing the ball.
Yes. Okay. When they froze the first game, he had to do all that scrambling.
Yeah.
He was getting it. Mm-hmm. He was averaging on the breakaways 9 to 10, 11 yards per scramble. Them lanes opened up because they was the way that the Oregon was rushing him. Mm-hmm. When he come up in that pocket, it just keep going.
Right.
But he's looking to beat somebody instead of, hey, go.
Right.
And I kept waiting for Deion to tell him, damn that, go. Use your legs.
Right.
Well, all I can say is this, man. Deion right now reminds me of a person like, a person that wins like Muhammad Ali. They're just waiting for him to just fall off. You know what I'm saying? So for what I'm saying is this, man. For a person that comes in to build something, to have, I damn near, everybody knows watching the goddamn game till he lost. You know what I'm saying? Till he got his ass whooped. I mean, it was the most, I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck Colorado State. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm rooting for Colorado State because I want Deion to win because he's showing me something I ain't never seen before. So he was gonna fall off that throne eventually, right?
Oh yeah.
But now we're gonna see the man he really is gonna be.
Yep.
Right now, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you this, man. The way he working things right now, it ain't built to win right now. It's built to just let y'all know what he gonna build.
Right.
Because he gonna knock Nick Saban over, Ohio State over. I'm talking about he gonna get all the biggest players. Go, who don't want to play for Deion, man?
Right.
But you can go play in style, look good, you know.
Right.
They gonna make sure you dress good. I mean.
Got themes.
So all I'm just saying is this, man. I'm looking at Deion for what he building his brand for his team, for himself. That's what I'm more impressed with, about. But more about, I was watching too. I'm waiting to. If he the one against Oregon, I would have been watching like again right there, like his national TV game. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing about Deion, that if I was this school right now, I would go to Deion. I know he signed a contract with Colorado, but I will offer him the world to come here. Could you imagine if Deion went to Miami and was the Hurricane in that city? And the glamours, and you got all the stars there already, and the warm weather. Can you imagine?
Well, eventually, Drew, he gonna have to leave there. He gonna be too big for Colorado State. Eventually, because
Why
think
you
about
keep saying Colorado State?
I mean Colorado,
Yeah.
Colorado. But eventually, just think about it. He didn't get paid to the first game. That's when he got his first check.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
When he got these, they didn't have enough money to pay him until they sold out.
Wow.
Wow.
That is crazy.
He didn't.
He took a chance. Like that's how
He
he
didn't-
felt about his brand. Himself.
right.
He that's how he felt good. He knew he was gonna turn them people around, man.
He didn't go there for the money.
No.
No, he ain't
No,
going
no,
for
no,
that.
he
He
got
went
money.
there for himself to prove to the people what he been preaching down there in
Jackson
the what is the HBC? What is that?
HBC.
Yeah.
Jackson State.
Right.
Now
That,
keep in mind,
it's for real. You know what I'm saying? Now he gonna bring that to them.
if I recall, he didn't take. He deferred his salary, didn't he?
No, he didn't get his first check.
No. At Jackson State.
Oh, so
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
I
about
think
that.
he did do
Yeah,
that.
he
You're
deferred
right.
his salary. He didn't want his money. It wasn't about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I give that man a whole lot of credit,
What-
especially for doing that, man.
What he say? Get
But
me
I know
now.
he didn't need the money though. He giving back a whole lot.
He said, "Get me now."
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
'Cause he said he about 8 or 9 dogs away.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog.
Okay, so
Hey, listen, man. Anytime you take over a program, you're not coming in there trying to win right away. Who does that unless you take over? I hate to say it. I don't want to get no credit. When dude took over the Cowboys,
No. Which one? Who? Parcells?
All of them.
he gave up. How you not gonna win a Super Bowl
Yeah.
after he handed you something like that?
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Parcells, Johnson.
They never gave
James.
Deion nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
He earned, built
oh yeah.
everything he had. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
And then they hurt that one kid. I forgot his name.
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter's a monster.
Two-way player.
That was a terrible
man,
hit.
I thought
did
his,
you-
I
you should've
thought
got
his
kicked
shoulder
out.
was messed up. I ain't got a lacerated liver.
Well, let's talk about that. And before we go, Jack Bailey, he's actually out of Willoughby.
So he's
Oh, right here. He's local.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
out of Willoughby.
Oh, you talking about the
second guy.
coach?
Yeah.
Kent State.
Okay.
You know they went bowling last night, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that's exactly
Yeah, they
what
went
I'm saying.
bowling last night. The guy that hit him in the game,
Yeah, they talked.
no, they just didn't talk.
No,
they went
they
bowling.
went bowling, yeah.
They
hung out.
They hung out. Yeah.
How you do that?
They basically he's
That's-
basic.
that's
Hunter
Deion.
is basically saying this. It wasn't a dirty hit. That's how they're
Shit.
clearing it up.
That was a dirty hit.
I totally agree. It was a dirty
Henry
hit.
Blackburn is his name.
Yeah.
Henry Blackburn.
Deion.
I cannot believe he didn't get kicked out of the game. I cannot believe they didn't look at that. It's so many things that I look at that to say, whoa, they trying to work against Deion
Hey,
here.
Julius,
You
that
didn't know that?
goddamn boy rolled over and said, man, that's fucked up.
Well, he was getting
Wait a
death
minute.
threats.
You didn't.
No, I understand that.
Death threats. And
Right, yeah.
Deion said,
It wasn't about that.
He didn't want the kids
Right.
to get no death threats.
This
He
how
said-
you know it was a dirty
Death
hit.
threats.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, you
getting
didn't
death
hear
threats.
Right.
The
The
kid that hit
quarterback
him.
ran all
He
the way
put out
down.
a death hit.
He did.
Man, a couple threats can't hurt after putting out a death hit.
Man.
Because he clearly hit that boy to get a name for himself.
Yes. And
Well, you saw him
Man,
through
he
the
got
rest
a
of
name for himself.
You
for
saw
that,
the rest of the game how he played as well. So it was more than just.
Can you imagine?
No, I'm talking about that hit right there was clearly.
Can you imagine if he played those last 2 games? I think he would have made a difference. He'd have made a difference. Well, he played like 100 and something plays a game.
That's crazy.
Like
He'd have made a difference on offense and defense.
So I mean,
But I don't think they still beat
No,
Oregon.
Oregon's gonna be in the top 4.
oh yeah.
They well oiled, man.
What they going? What Colorado?
And then
gonna
you
do
look good every game. I got to play good.
What about USC? They ranked 6?
Yeah, they ranked.
Right,
They
yeah.
ranked. I think they ranked number 7.
6 or 7.
They under.
So you saying USC gonna be Oregon?
No, USC played.
Don't they play each other?
tomorrow.
I think
They
Oregon
play
and
1 to 2.
USC is going to play each other
They play late.
down
Late,
later
yeah.
on.
But
in the season.
I'm talking about Colorado. Don't they play USC tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's going to happen in that game?
They gonna
I think
lose.
USC
they gonna lose again.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about
they
that.
got the highest one.
We'll talk
They
about
got
that
the
next
last
week.
year highest
Yeah,
one.
again, man.
That boy cold.
Let's talk about it
I
next
mean, the hype is over. Come on, man. We hope. But come on, man. You play a real team.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, you just
The hype still ain't over.
them teams been playing together. I'm just saying the camaraderie, the team, they've been together. I mean, he's trying to link something up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He got a high.
But this is the saddest thing about everything that we're talking about right now. We're talking about the Pac-12 that folded. If this was 1 year early, they would have never even folded their conference.
Based on this. Based on attendance. Based on the fund revenues.
Based
Exactly.
on,
That's
they have
exactly
the
right.
top 4 quarterbacks
That is
in the
exactly
nation
right.
playing in that conference.
That is exactly right.
They got Bo Nix. They got the Heisman Trophy winner from USC.
Mm-hmm.
The best quarterback in the nation right now is at Washington. He the best. That's the transfer
So
from
Deion
Indiana.
signed what, 3?
No, Deion's son ain't even in the top 4.
He the top
Yeah.
He ain't even in the top
was.
4.
He
And
gotta
then
be in the
and
top
then
4.
No, then the dude
now.
from Washington State is number 4. This is the top 4.
Sanders is probably 7.
Yeah, Sanders is
I
right
got him about
7
7.
now. Yeah.
It's talent out there.
Yeah,
You
it's
cannot
all
dispute
talent.
We've seen Shador because he's in our face right now.
Right.
We look at these. You got to look at them.
I just hope he don't get hit too much.
All right, let's get to the next subject, fellas, man. God dang. Forget Deion, man.
Well, keep it down.
Hey, we get to the NFL. You know,
Keep
we
it
all,
Dallas. Keep it
we
Dallas.
all
Watch
love and feel, you know, our teams that we love.
Okay.
So you definitely got to go to my boy Julius.
Well,
Right now, hold up. Right now, Julius, I want you to give me your top 3 right now.
my top 3 NFL teams right now is the San Francisco 49ers. Number 2 is the Hurt Boys from Philadelphia. Fly like an eagle. Fly like an eagle. And my number 3 team, let's get them dogs. Let's get them dogs. Hey, the Browns is number 3. Let's get them dogs.
So
Let's get them dogs.
why do you think Frisco's so much superior to everywhere else in the league?
Because they have the most complete team right now. They have a running game. They have a decent quarterback. They have an offensive line.
A decent quarterback.
Yeah, he's a decent
He's in the
quarterback.
East. I got to give it up.
He's a
He
decent
looked very
quarterback.
purdy to me. Look purdy.
He's a decent quarterback. Their quarterback is a game manager. I'm not saying he's not bad. He's doing what he needs to do. They have an offensive lineman. They might have the best offensive lineman in football on that offensive line in Trent. And their defensive line, they got the highest paid defensive player in football in Bosa, but their number 1 player on the whole team is the linebacker. He's a dog. I'm talking about a dog.
What's his name?
What is number 54?
You talking about from San Francisco?
Right, he's a dog.
Yeah, I thought you was talking about Philly at first. That's why.
No, he's a dog.
No, I know you're talking
Yeah.
about Frisco.
That's why Frisco they have a package that they can play defense. They can outscore you. They have many ways they can beat you. Right now, the only way Philly can really beat you, their defense is kind of letting us down right now. I thought their defense was going to be a lot better. I think the Carter kid is going to come around, though, from Georgia. They're more of a running team right now with nice passes here and there to Brown and my man number 6. But the only way the Browns can beat you right now, and I got to be honest about my team since we lost our heart and soul, the Browns got the best defense in football.
What you say, Reese?
Oh yeah, he's right. The Browns, I believe, to me.
They're your top three.
Oh, top three. I'm gonna go with Philly. Then I'm gonna go with San Fran. Then I'm gonna go, like I say, I'm gonna go with the Browns also, because to me, the Browns is a mirror image of San Fran. If Chubb wouldn't have got hurt,
Oh my God.
they would have had the ups on San Fran, because I believe the defense, Browns may have a better defense. I know it's only the fifth game in the season, and we have a tendency to overreact, but the Browns defense really looks good right now. They have a coordinator that knows what he's doing, and so they almost mirror image, because I would give the ups to Watson as far as quarterback.
Which Watson?
Deshaun Watson. I would give him over
2023
over San Fran's quarterback.
Purdy.
Okay.
That's Mr. Irrelevant. Is
that sounds.
Okay, I was trying to figure out if that was his name.
No, I'm just.
So
we talking about the Watson we've been watching the last 2 weeks. That guy?
No, I was talking about Mr. Irrelevant.
No, but you were mentioning Watson should be in the top. The last.
No, I said
He just said he's better than
he's better than Mr. Irrelevant.
Clearly, I'm in a room with Browns fans.
Let me help Rizzo out a little bit. The best quarterback that got number 4 on his jersey, that wear number 4,
it's in blue and gray.
For the Browns.
Silver,
he don't play for Dallas.
Silver and blue.
The guy that just threw the interception to Arizona in the red zone.
Hey, Freak, give me your top three, man. Hold on. Give me your top three. He said something. Who's your top three?
Browns was my third.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, what's your top three, Freak? I'm not even jumping in this.
Y'all done with Dallas?
No, we ain't done with Dallas yet.
I can't even get. Your top three. I'm not going to even get into the equation.
My top three: San Francisco,
If this shouldn't say Browns, I'm shutting the lights down. I'm shutting the lights off. Say the Browns. Say it. Say the Browns.
and the team, and the team my cousin used to play with, better known Leroy Kelly. Who did he play with?
He played for
the Cleveland Browns.
There you go.
So why you think your number one team number one?
Because they undefeated.
Jesus Christ.
I like the quarterback. I like the scheme. And he is a game manager. They don't actually need to do too much.
Right.
And their defense is as good as the Browns. They got a hellified running back, and he plays to put him in a position.
Oh my God.
To do what he do.
That would be wrong there.
We will know who number one is in 3 more weeks.
Yeah, we will.
When the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers
play each other, yep.
That was separate.
Are we betting on that?
And they will let everybody know.
Anybody?
Where the Cleveland Browns are.
Anybody?
And I like Detroit. And I picked Detroit because right now, and watching the last couple of weeks, Detroit is solid.
Detroit has been playing good.
Detroit is solid.
We're going to take a break. So
and if they stay healthy, Detroit is going to be a handful for the NFC. And they're going to kick Dallas' ass.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
Because
it better not be on Thanksgiving Day. I know that much.
I hope it is.
They play separate on Thanksgiving.
Detroit fans, they really like the Browns fans. They kind of the same type of city.
How did they turn this whole thing?
They close in proximity, so I'm liking Detroit too. I watched that game the other night. I was impressed.
The most impressive thing I done seen in football this year is before the season got started, the Detroit Lions was sold out the whole entire season. You cannot see Detroit football in Detroit. You have to see them on the road if you want to go see Detroit. The whole season was sold out. And
the Browns too?
No, I'm talking about like wrong. In June or July, Detroit whole football season was sold out. It's done.
So ours ain't sold out like that?
No, you can get tickets to go see the Browns.
You talking about the Cleveland Browns, right?
Oh my!
No, we're talking about the America's team.
Okay. Let me get my top three, and we'll make it so bad. And so he said we anti cowgirls.
Oh, you can leave.
I mean, what I'm saying, but I mean, if 4 people come up without the cowgirls, then they ain't in the top. My top is okay. Listen, I always live
this
by
is all.
This year, by all years.
Cleveland
I live by. Do you know they say stop being sucker free? I'm sucker Cleveland Browns. They number one, goddammit. Fuck whatever y'all saying. I tell you what. And number two, I got to go with the high-powered offense. They more high-powered than Kansas City. I got to go with Miami.
Miami.
And then I got to go with the prettiest man in Lake Purdy from San Francisco. Number three.
Right.
So I'm all controversial against all y'all.
So you going?
No, I like the Dolphins.
But the
is
Dolphins
good.
scored 70
They right
points to
there.
put them in front. What the hell is that? That's not.
I don't think y'all ever scored 70 y'all whole life.
Well,
They
Man,
scored
lost
and I
70.
just like to say to everybody, this is our program director, Mr. Rizzo.
1, 2,
What's
1, 2.
What's your top three?
Well, you know, it's going to be easy. Dallas.
And that's why he's the program director. Y'all.
Hey, man,
We keep him behind the board because he
Julius,
doesn't know what he's
you
talking
couldn't have
about.
said nothing better, man. Julius, Mr. D. Rizzo.
1, 2.
Who y'all lose to last week?
We didn't lose last week. There was no loss. No, I like, you know, I
I
like
didn't
Dallas.
ask you. That wasn't the question. I mean, I didn't ask you that. I did not ask you. Did I?
We lost.
Who did y'all lose to?
We lost to Phoenix.
With the backup quarterback, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So no, Dallas, of course. I do like Philly. And I'm gonna tell you this just because I'm a commentator. Whether you know it or not, and I don't even know how these stats fall out like this. The Browns have given up the least amount of points in the league.
We know that.
We know that.
Absolutely.
How do you do that? And I don't know. I'm trying to figure this one out.
How did you do that and lose one game?
We turned it
You're
over.
73.
We turned it over on the offense. We
just
gave
don't
up 14
understand that.
points on
We
offense.
gave that game
We
away.
gave that game
I'm
away.
lost. I'm
It happened.
All I know is this, man.
I'm just lost.
Just,
It's
if,
happened.
if we did a percentage on champions, defense won more than offense.
Oh, defense is a unit. You can't take away from it.
If we would have lost against some sorry ass Steelers, we might have pulled off a Bears season.
The only problem I have with the Cowboys is they Cowboys. Everybody always loved the Cowboys, and they'll bring you all the way up here, and then they'll let you down every time. Like the last 10, 15 years, they've been getting more credit than anybody in the whole league. You know, the Browns don't get no credit, but you know, as far as the
That's
Cowboys,
because of Baker Mayfield.
but I'm talking about the Cowboys. All these people love the Cowboys, but they always let you down.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Can I say something? Can I say something seriously? On a serious note, the Dallas Cowboys are cursed.
Damn.
I thought we was
Let me
cursed.
finish.
this?
Let me-
The
let me-
Browns
let me-
is
let me-
cursed.
let me finish. Let me finish.
Who could be cursed more than us? I'm like, go ahead.
Dallas is cursed because what they did to Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
They won one after he left, right?
Mm-hmm.
They brought his man in.
That was his team.
Okay, right. What have they won since?
Last time we won was 95.
You haven't won none since.
No.
Just like you say, everybody build up America's team, Dallas, Dallas, Dallas.
All right.
And they boom, boom, boom. It's the same thing because the owner is his own worst enemy. Right now, what's wrong with Dallas? They don't have a coach. Why would you hire this man in Green Bay, had the number one quarterback for years, and won one Super Bowl? Why would you keep the owner kept the redhead dude,
Garrett, which again, that's just,
could not coach? As much talent as they have come through there,
They always got talent.
they will not win. They will not win nothing until the owner is gone.
we have a coach.
You do not have a coach.
It's Jerry Jones.
I'd go for that.
He's the coach.
And his son.
And that's the
his son
problem.
is just
That's the problem.
That's exactly right.
That's the problem.
And as a Cowboys fan, I've been dealing with this shit since the 90s, and that's what it is.
hey man,
how
if
old
you was
is
on the
Jerry?
team, if you on the team,
Jerry, he about
what would y'all do
207.
if you on the team? Like Jerry Jones. My
That-
goddamn team son, what you think?
And
that's how it's gonna
what's
be.
good for the Browns now is our new owner has finally, his wife told me, let's keep our hands off. It's hire football people.
Oh, so that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
That's why.
I always talk to the guru.
No, that's why they got other interests in Columbus and now with basketball. So to take his mind off of football.
Yeah, you know they own a part of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Cavs? I mean,
The Browns owner,
Jimmy.
Yep. They
So,
own percentage of the Milwaukee.
And that's why Stefanski hasn't been fired. Because he was only giving coaches 2 years
Yeah.
to turn it around. The wife said, let's hire football people. Let's find us something else to do and let them handle the Browns.
remember back in the day, all coaches got a 3-year deal.
Not
You
the
know what
Browns.
the 3-year deal was? You got to deal with the motherfucking kids that don't like you. You know, they ain't your kids and shit. You know, you don't like them, they don't like you. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Second year, you trying to now get your kids in that you want to motherfucking do with
You
you.
get your staff together.
Now, third year, your black ass and white ass better win.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can give you a good 3-year deal.
We got a QB now. Watson, oh man. I mean, I know he hadn't played well in 8 or 9 games, but I mean, you take 2 years off on a sport. I mean, but he looked good last
That's
week,
the quarterback.
right? And like, man, he's elite.
As bad as I don't want to say this, I think exactly what helped Watson is Nick Chubb's injury. I think the Nick Chubb injury was almost like a crutch for Kevin Stefanski to lean on. If Watson don't play good, he's going to keep going to Nick Chubb. Now, he don't have that crutch no more.
He needs to coach now. That's what he needs to
the
do.
coaching, Deshaun said it, and I guess he might have let he might not have should have said this public, but Deshaun been saying, I need a different type of offense. I needed to be spread it more. And he finally said Kevin gave him the wheels to actually run his offense.
See, because you could put an offense on his back. You can't put an offense on Baker's back.
Right.
Like you can put an offense on his back and he can run it like that. And he don't need like what at Houston. Did he even have a running back?
Yeah, he had what's the name? The guy that actually said the NFL is scripted. What was his name? He said the NFL is
that
scripted.
was
The last running back I remember in Houston was Foster.
That's him. That's the guy that said
Foster.
yeah.
Foster. Right. It was Foster.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said the NFL is scripted. Yeah.
Because I mean, he threw for like almost 5,000 yards up there.
Yeah.
I mean, like a guy throw for 5,000 yards, he can throw that ball.
Right.
There's action.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
This is
Baker-
when I knew Watson was good. It was the first championship against Alabama, and they lost. Clemson lost. But that game still came down to like a 1 touchdown. But they lost to Alabama. The next year, Clemson beat Alabama on the last drive of the game, and he threw a touchdown to beat them. I said, this kid is good. This kid is really good right here.
Well, listen, we're going to sign up, but I'm going to give my last version of Deshaun. Against the Steelers, he disappointed me a whole lot because I know he could have gave a lot more. And some plays I thought he could have ran and got the first down that made a difference in the game. He held back. But the defense that we had, I swear, is the most incredible on defense I ever saw since, probably was at 86, 87 or 1980 or something like that. But since we got rid of sorry-ass, fucked-up Clowney, man,
He a baller.
and our bookends probably going to be the best in the league, man.
I would say this. I've been watching football a long time. I have never seen this on the football field. Myles Garrett would run to one side, 2 players would get up and run to that side. Myles Garrett would run to the other side, 2 players would get up and run to that side. He just started toying with him for a second and caused a penalty on Tennessee. I done seen 1 player move with a player, but I have never seen 2 NFL football players move with 1 player. I've never seen that before.
As a Browns fan, look, we all Browns fans except the Cowboy dude. Listen, we always say, y'all, next year.
right.
I'm so
After
tired of
next
saying that
decade,
shit.
you've been saying next
And this year I feel that, we might not win it, but at least we got a chance to say we're going to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Fuck that next year shit. You know what I'm saying?
You could have went to the playoffs with.
Hey, well, listen, this is In the Lane Sports Talk. About to sign off. I'm about to let go of my boy, the Freak.
Did he just do it like that? He just shut it down.
Julius Harrington.
I can't talk, man. We just shut it down like that, man.
Oh,
Damn.
wait a minute. Hey, Rome, you said as a Browns fan.
Hold on,
You said as a Browns fan, we only say next year. Well, the Cowboy fan right now, he want to say next year too, because he been saying next year for a long time. Go ahead.
A lot less than what you've been saying. 30 years less than what you've been saying.
not even like.
No. Okay, go ahead. Shut it. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh, shoot. He got the little sound bite.
All right, go. Shut it down, man. Shut it down.
Golly, man.
After you. All right, y'all. Once again, Rizzle Nation sitting here with the crew. Damn it, take it away.
This is In the Lane Sports Talk. We about to sign off with the Freak,
All right.
Reese,
All right.
the motherfucking Julius Harrington that just have everything to say.
Always.
Rizzo,
1, 2, 1, 2.
and your host Jerome Lyon.
All right, y'all. There it is.